When I was 10 years old, my parents owned a coffee shop, and I was just hammered over the head with, the customers are family. And they were, I had people I would consider uncles, and they were just customers that would come in and buy coffee in the mornings. But because I was working there as like a 10-year-old, ringing them up at the register, they became family to me. And so that's how I learned to like really treat others well, especially from a business perspective. Deep breath in for me and relax on the exhale. I'm CJ, by the way. I didn't even introduce myself.
I am Amandine.
Nice to meet you, Amandine. I'm gonna be photographing from this way as she comes up behind you. Hey, you can do whatever you want. Some people pinch him on the butt, you could cover his eyes. And yeah, just like that, hold hands, but then pull each other in really close and bring those hands up like this. Yep, just like that. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Gold, we got him. When I see my clients just interacting and mingling in the middle of our photo session after their ceremony, and they're just stoked, they're smiling, and we're driving together, and I think that that's what makes it all worth it, because I just know that like I've just documented somebody's like one of the biggest celebrations of their life, and you can just see them like smiling and giggling, and it's almost like they're on their like second date, and it's cool to know that like we've come this far. Because to me, it's not worth it to just take pretty photos of people getting married. I want to take photos of people that I'm connected to. Yeah, I would be here every day if I lived nearby.
Where do you live?
I live in North Park.
Oh, right, yeah, so we're neighbors.
Oh, really? Cool. One of my favorite things in life is sharing a meal with friends and family. And it's that time of just sharing one experience with the people you love is like the best thing ever. And I think that like through photography, I'm able to help not only like capture it, but curate it, show like, okay, here, this is what it looks like. Like you saw it from your perspective, but look at this, like everyone is happy. You may not have caught this thing happening, over in the corner. And I think the reason why I love photographing weddings so much, as opposed to like really anything else, is because it requires you to get so present. What I can compare it to is when I went skydiving, the whole plane ride up there, right? I'm freaking out. I'm like, this is so scary. It's exciting and scary, and your mind just like, but as soon as you jump, it's just like stillness. Like your focus is on, all right, what's my like procedure? I gotta check, I gotta report, I gotta do all this stuff. That's the feeling I get on a wedding day, because you have to be present, especially when you take the photojournalistic route. You have to be aware. I'll never reach my idea of like it or the standards, because I do reach it, but as soon as I do, my sights are set on something else. But I think lately I've been able to counter that with the practice of gratitude. Like that really helps me realize like, okay, I know I want a lot of things, and I know I have high standards and big ambitions, but let's stop for a second and look at like, what do we have around us that's just awesome? And I think that, for me, what I'm learning to do and what I would want anybody who picked up my like life book to know is like every part of the journey is beautiful, and that, as long as you're able to stop and look around and appreciate that it's just part of your story.